Hey everybody, what up,
Hello.
though? What up, though?
How are
Hey,
you?
happy Sunday.
Happy
Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Oh man. I don't know about y'all, but I know we mentioned, offline that I don't know where you are, where you're watching, but here in Michigan, Metro Detroit area, it's kind of like blah here.
Mm-hmm.
It's ugly.
It's ugly. It's like some good sleeping weather,
It is.
It really
And
is.
that's exactly what I intend to do when we get off this podcast. I'm going to
Go to
sleep.
sleep.
I think I
Definitely.
may have to go and to Kroger or something to get something to eat.
What are you cooking
I
tonight?
think I might cook. I haven't had fried chicken in a minute.
Oh, sounds
In the
delicious.
air fryer.
No, like fried.
Are you about to do the old-fashioned way?
Haven't
That
had
does
chicken.
sound good.
Yeah, some broccoli and some a baked potato mac and cheese or something, or a salad or something like that. But
That sounds amazing to me.
yeah, hey everybody, come on through. Hi, Miss Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Hello, Crystal.
Okay, so I don't know if people, I did it kind of about an hour ago. Posted that we have a special announcement, and I asked that you guys tune in early so you can hear it. But I am going to, repeat it at the end. But one of the friend of the show, you guys know him by now, Taquan Parks from Parks Defensive Strategies. He has offered to, because you guys know that he's a police officer, and he offers CPL courses that he teaches. So he wanted to be a blessing and give one of our members, our audience, our people a free a course in that. So I think that
Nice.
was so sweet of him.
I think that is.
It is because it's valued at how much? To something.
I'm not sure the exact price, but it's it's not
It's not
cheap.
free. It's not free.
It's not free. And in this day and age, being ready, staying ready is a must.
Definitely.
Especially, but not limited to, but especially if you are a woman, because unfortunately, people try to take advantage, and they won't be able to do that when they meet Mr. Smith and Wesson in their face, So, so
Yeah,
we
because
all
you got to be ready.
yeah, be ready.
Gotta be ready.
So it's
Aaron, you should get in on that because I seen your shooting.
so it's a giveaway. It's a contest, y'all. So it's going to be open now until we're going to give you guys like a week until next week. Just submit. Have a video submission of yourself. Just letting us know why we should pick you for this great opportunity. And it can't be no more than 30 seconds, y'all. We know that you like to talk. We get it, but just no more than 30 seconds. Okay. And so after the it's closed, again, it's going to run until next Sunday. We're going to post them up, the videos, and those who you can vote by liking which video, what story you like the best, and that's how the winner is going to be determined. Okay.
They also have to share this.
You also have to share the podcast, and the rules are you must submit the video, okay? And you must use the hashtags all the way there podcast, and use the hashtag Parks Defensive Strategies LLC. Okay, those are the rules. It's not hard at all. Okay, now into this topic. Woo, so for y'all who watched us last Tuesday, we went in on who I call
child.
Derek Jackson, DJ, aka DJ, and we had a great turnout. Thank you for
Derek
everyone.
and Derek.
Yeah. Thank you for everyone that pulled up, commented. It was great, and we thank Quan and his wife Jeannie for stopping by and being a guest, and for their input. It was really good. So we kind of want to continue like in the same vein with this topic about social media and how it can hinder your relationships if you're not careful, your dating relationships, your marriages, and all of that good stuff. So I just want to ask you ladies a question, and you guys who you're watching, you can comment as well. Have you ever forged a friendship, a nice friendship, no matter, same sex, opposite sex, whatever, just a friendship over social media first? You never seen this person, you never met in person, but you've became friends over social media. So I'm gonna let you ladies go.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about the group that I belong to on social media. And there's it's called Black Girls in Trader Joe's. And I'm so happy I joined because we have like the best conversations. It's just us and we all go to Trader Joe's. But there's one person in particular that we always make sure that we comment on each other's posts whenever we post something. And we kind of feed off each other. So yeah.
Nice.
She stays in Maryland. I'm here, but we still have that connection.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say that's it. That's as close as I could get to someone because you can't trust everybody through social media.
You cannot. So my one friend Sunshine, as you guys know, I met her through Facebook. And I met her actually when I very, very first got on Facebook through another person. And then we deleted that person. And then we became friends because it was a bunch of drama. But we became friends. So we've been friends now for 12 years, 11 years, however long it's Facebook, and we still have yet to look. We didn't been on the phone with each other. We didn't call each other for family instances. But this year we are actually going to meet. And then my friend Patrick, that you all saw last, that I met him through Facebook through a group, and then we became friends. And then, but it filtered outside of Facebook, so we ended up becoming. So yeah. Met some really good people.
Nice. And Sunshine lives in Michigan?
She lives in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in Cincinnati. And we tried to actually meet up because you remember when I was traveling with, when he had a job in Cincinnati. So we were there, but we could not connect at that time because our times were so conflicting. But we did try to meet up when I was there, but we're going to do it this year.
Is Sunshine her real name?
Her name is Chandra.
Okay, I was gonna be real nervous. Like you're gonna be like, "Hey, Sunshine." Okay, but you know her real name.
No, Shondelyn.
And even though me and Keela, we met on social media.
Yeah, we did.
Even though we went to the same, came from the same church.
We really did.
Yeah, we
did. That's crazy.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
It was. And then I don't remember who we connected through.
I don't know how that started, but then we just started commenting, and then it just took off.
Yeah. You know what's so weird is because I didn't even think about that because you did go to Word of Faith, and I think I forgot. That's crazy. We did meet through Facebook.
Yeah. See?
Sweet. I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, you jogged me right back down memory lane.
Right back. I think your daughter was like 7, like when we first met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Long time. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, social media is very instrumental in people meeting and everything. And we talking about the positive, so we're gonna talk about the negative today.
Yes.
Okay, so where we going today, ladies?
We're going
all the way there.
All the way there.
All right. All right. So we're talking about how social media can hinder your relationships, whether you're dating or married. And again, with the whole Derek Jackson thing, because he even admitted in he did so many videos.
You probably can't even keep up right now.
In what
You can't keep up with-
video?
Girl, like I think the second one when him and his wife on Instagram, he said that he had like of course sex, but in other inappropriate relationships with women, like on social. Of course, it's social media.
After he denied it at first.
Right. But he said that he would, like DMs and check on people that he's been intimate with or had an interest in and all that kind of stuff. And social media, it's very easy to go there.
Mm-hmm.
I was in my research. It was interesting. It says 1 in 7 married individuals stated social media, the way that their spouse used it, was a factor in their divorce or had them thinking about divorce.
Oh, wow.
That's sad.
That is sad.
Because it's, like, okay, like back in the day when somebody cheated, let's just say the husband, he can have a whole new other family on the other side of town.
Oh, yeah.
And, nobody knew about it. But like social media now, it's more ways, number one, to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easily accessible. You can, like, if somebody clicking on one of your pictures or something like that. Number one, why they on your Facebook? But anyway, and you in a whole relationship,
And in the inbox, you can do the private mode. So if somebody decide to go into your messages, they automatically delete. So nobody gets to read the messages. So it's so easy to do something. It's called vanish mode because somebody taught this to me. And I was thinking, like, where did the messages go? And it was like, it's in vanish mode. And I'm like, that's crazy.
See, that's just a setup for all that. That's crazy. So periodically, I'm gonna be looking over here because it's my notes.
Okay, so. You pulling a Tanya today?
Right. Get my educational hat on. So I just did like a little basic. What is social media definition? And it's websites and applications that enables users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. And we know that can be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, and OnlyFans. Those of you out there, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a social media too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they're creating those people, those women, guys, whatever. They're creating content to share,
and people buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that Ashley Madison? Remember that from years ago?
Still have it.
What is that?
Ashley Madison for people who want to cheat.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's old school. I think they first talked about it in was it
Karen? Tell me
Good Morning America
about that mode.
That's funny.
Okay, so social media, it said, in my research, it has become a threat because and Keela, you was mentioning this off of
Plenty of Fish is one too. Oh.
I think that's just a dating site. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's updated. That's what it was called. But you were saying how when you posed this question in like one of your groups, some people were like, and you hear this all the time. Well, it's not social media. That's people insecurities. So, what do y'all think about that statement?
So, I think that some of it could be insecurities. I think some of it could create insecurities. And I think sometimes people are just blatantly disrespectful.
Yeah.
So if you're in a relationship, committed, somebody think they're in a relationship with you, somebody who, I don't know, it's certain ways that you should act on Facebook. Now, I am a firm believer that a little bit of what comes across on Facebook is just truly who you are. And even though people try to say it's just Facebook, but at the end of the day, you still got to be respectful to whomever you are with. So I some of it is just straight up disrespect. Like,
Mhm.
stop. It's okay. You want to hit the like on a photo or whatever, but some of those suggestive photos. Okay, you got to see it in the timeline, but I'm not gonna click the like, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me keep on moving.
Right. See that right there, because in the little promo video, I made it like a little funny how you have like the woman saying, "Oh, I seen you, hit the heart on old girl pic." Old girl could be, showing her breast, butt out, and this and that, but it's like, why you hearting that?
Right. I mean, because men are men. They're visual,
The
obviously.
visual.
But the disrespect come when you like, oh, I gotta tag that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what you're saying when you hit the love button. And I've even had some guys, and at first I used to think like, they'll just slip in your inbox because they don't want to create problems with their spouse. They'd be like, nice picture. And then at first I used to be like, why they just didn't say that on a picture? But guess what? They like, listen, I want no problems. I thought it was a nice picture. And I'm not talking about the ones that go above nice pictures, because there are some that will be like, oh, nice picture. Okay, I see you. Not them. I'm talking about the ones that genuinely say nice picture.
But I'm with you all. Don't come if you marry or you in a committed relationship. Don't come in my inbox saying that, because I'm gonna think something, because I've had and you guys can if those who are commenting, I see y'all going in, and those who are commenting, you can comment on this, and you guys as well, you ladies as well. I've had like a married dude come in and in my inbox and say some stuff. He want to go to the movies.
What?
He knew
Okay.
he
See,
knew
that's
well,
just blatant
he
disrespect.
knew I like going to the movies. This is way before COVID. And he was like, well, my wife don't like to do that, and my son, he's in school. I was like, no, sir.
Now that's just
That's
blatant
crazy. That's
disrespectful.
crazy.
And at the end of the day, I'm gonna threaten you some kind of way and say, screenshot works. And normally they fall back because it's a lot of married men. They married, not married, but I'm gonna talk about the ones that are attached relationships.
Yeah.
They will try. It's just what they do. But at the end of the day, when you sit back and entertain that stuff, oh, thank you, all smiles. First of all, I'm leaving you on read. You need to know that, okay, thank you. Now, if I do know you are genuine and pure, because there are some who are, and they like, I don't want no problems at home. And I get it. It's just a genuine, it's a nice picture. I'm like, thanks. They don't come back and say nothing else. They gone. They're going off to the next venture. Those I will respect. But if you want to keep coming in my box every single time I post something, oh, that look, girl, I take screenshots. I'm letting you know in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fall back. Mm-hmm. But it's just the reality of it.
Well, I would wonder, it's two sides of it. Mm-hmm. Like, what kind of pictures are you posting? Why are you posting
regular pictures? I don't
you,
post.
Keela, you do.
Oh, got you.
But there are some people that post it just because they like that attention and they don't care who they get it from. Mm-hmm. And that's where it becomes wrong. And that's where it's time to draw the line. But like with social media, because it's like you using your keyboard, you know how they say like a drunk person's actions is a sober man's thoughts.
Yeah. Liquid courage.
The keyboard, the social media gives you the courage to do what you've been thinking to do anyway. And then now you just, and it's like you plant a seed. You dress a certain way, you post a certain picture with your boobs out, butt out, or even men in their gray jogging pants that they know that women like. If you pose in a certain way, if you pose it in a certain way,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I gotta scroll past the gray joggers. It's some people because I gotta go past them. Some guys don't need to be wearing the gray joggers, and I make a post about it. Everybody stop wearing these gray joggers. They are very nice to look at, but I'm not going to be hitting the love button on your picture. I'm just not going to do it because
I don't do it. Okay, and Aaron brought up a good point. He said, "Are these guys you are friends with in real life or social media. It can be, either one.
That is a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
Sock pants. I know that's real.
sock pants.
They are.
Exactly, Sakina. They thought pants. Because I'll be like, good Lord.
I mean, but then that's an example of how we just taking something totally innocent and turned it into something. Because how long have people been wearing jogging pants?
They got a whole social media for gray joggers.
Yes, but it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not like that.
But what I was about to say till I got thrown off of the gray the thought pants. Me personally, like I don't hit, because people like, oh, it's just the like button, it's just the heart button. But nowadays it means stuff. It can be flirty. It means stuff. People flirt with that. They just do.
I'm gonna tell you, because so do you think, and this is piggybacking off of what you're saying, I think a level of that comes from a person, because when somebody hit the like button, for me, it's just a like or it's just a love.
Right. I'm saying not everybody though. I'm saying
right, and I agree with you. So that comes to me with also knowing your audience a little bit. Because if somebody hits the like and love button, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but okay, y'all my friends, why y'all ain't hitting the like button? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is what I'm saying. But my thing is, I don't take it that way now, unless it's a guy that I know is interested. And then if I see that he hit the like, I might be like, yeah. But I'm not thinking that for everybody. If somebody just hit the like or the love button, it is just that. It's just what it is.
You know what? I I fell prey to somebody on social media. Okay, it was some years ago, and like this person always pressed the first one to comment, the first one to press the like, and I noticed that. I'm like, is he flirt? He was flirting.
Yeah, he was.
But some people was like, oh no, he's not flirting. I was asking people like, am I tripping? Or cause you know.
No, you know.
But, and then like I said, I got caught up, and stuff, yeah. But it was like that, because you, like you said, who we have. Everybody, I know women can attest to this. I mean, and men too. Because I have to, with Clay, I be watching like, she always on the first one. I'm like, can I hit like first?
you in a race. You in a race.
Kalani, what was that little clip I sent you?
Oh,
yeah, I'm in the whole picture.
Right.
Peekaboo, I'm here.
Wait, what clip did y'all send that I didn't see?
Oh, it was, we can't say it on this, but
I'll send it to you, Keela. It was just funny.
The eye roll, Tanya. But yeah, so I mean, it is what it is. People do flirt on social
They do.
Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're married or whatever. And so what do you guys?
That's true. I like what Aaron just said. That is so true.
The sad thing to me is that
because they may just think it could be innocent.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and then they're gonna say you thirsty too. So
oh, yeah, those thirst trap pictures.
Yeah.
Now Derek Jackson, he posts thirst trap pictures.
Yeah.
No way should he be posting himself like that unless he posing there with his wife. But all his pictures are thirst trap.
Again, that's in knowing your audience, because Aaron liked my pictures and I ain't never once thought he liked me. And because I don't like him. Right, but
again, no, it do.
I'm just messing with you, Aaron, but I agree.
But when it comes to like you being in a relationship, a committed relationship, and or you're married, a lot of those can cause arguments.
Yes, behind closed doors, they do. But there are people who know that they cause arguments,
and they want that attention from their boyfriend or husband. And so they set it up that way just to get some attention, or just say, okay, you are still into me. And that's insecurities.
That is an insecure. Those are games, and I don't have time for
Yeah,
them.
those
Yeah.
are games.
Yeah,
You know, and another reason why, it can cause a hindrance is because it can create affairs.
Yeah,
It's a seed. It seriously is a
it
seed.
is a seed.
It's a seed. You plant the seed, and now you want to see, is she gonna water it, or is he gonna? I don't want to always put it on guys because we guilty
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
So who's gonna water it? Who's gonna nourish this flower? Let's see how far we could go with it, and then next thing you know, it's off.
and see,
And it
I've
starts
never
with a
had a
little
relationship through Facebook. Like people meet somebody through Facebook and have a relationship. I've never done that. So, most of the time I'm kind of, even if, the people are in your inbox, I kind of shut that down because for one, if we're already Facebook friends, I pay a lot of attention to detail. And so I'm already knowing that you probably are the type that's in everybody's inbox, or because I didn't see you under everybody comments. Ooh, sexy. Ooh, you so fine. So I don't take your stuff as anything real, and that's why a lot of people are left on red, but it's just it's crazy.
Yeah, because like in the notes with the affairs, because it says you can easily reconnect with an old flame from the
Yep.
past online. And with that,
Mhm.
being married, it really goes with being married. I mean, in a committed relationship too, but really married. Would you want your spouse to be Facebook friends with someone they slept with, someone that they were interested in at one point?
You know what? I don't think I would care. Yeah,
Huh?
I would not care if Kev. Well, I won't put him out there with the sleeping with part. But if somebody was interested in him, I wouldn't care if he was friends with him because I'm just that confident in the man that he is.
Right.
No, I said
It won't go any further than that.
Somebody that your husband or wife slept with in the past, or that they've had an interest in the husband, the husband or wife.
Yeah, I've been in that. I don't think I would care, but I would need to know. I think I would need to know, like, do you like still have feelings for this person?
Mm.
Is this person still creeping? Like, if this person creeping in your inbox or something like that, then we have an issue. But fortunately, I typically date guys and men who don't have enough time for social media. So it's kind of and it's kind of a pattern with me. I'm not even attracted to men who stay on social media all day. So I probably wouldn't care.
Yeah. Last year, I think I was the one that went through and thanked everybody for wishing Kev a happy birthday. I'm like, why do you even have a Facebook page?
Right, exactly.
Why do you even have one?
We have many
arguments. Read some of these comments.
Yes.
The Queen Onyx said her last relationship began with a heart, a flirt on a post in the inbox. That's how most people nowadays do it.
But is that a crazy face behind it? I can't really tell.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so it was crazy.
And then
and so was he.
Oh, you know about this?
I'm trying to read these things. Okay, yeah. So go ahead, Keila.
No, wait, read the one that's right up under her.
Beasley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think some women and men's esteem is locked up on social media. They almost expect you to like their posts. Sometimes I think I like a post because people expect me to. If I post and if I post and the likes are low, I said, oh well. Yeah.
Some people probably do because they need that. They need that
attention, that affirmation, and affirmation just to know. Yeah, from someone.
But I don't really feel obligated to like people's posts. I think because sometimes I'd be like, "What is this? Grits, pancakes, or eggs?" I mean, I'm not liking that.
Okay, Keila. When I first got on Facebook, you gave me one of my first Facebook lessons. And now I pay attention to this now when I'm on Facebook. I posted something and I think a ton of people commented, but I didn't go through and comment, like, love, wow, everyone's thing. I just went to some that stood out and said something. And then Keila, you said on her Facebook page.
I did.
Yes, you said to me, that's not the only person that commented. And I was like,
Oh, you forgot.
oh, I didn't know that I had to hit everyone. Now when it's my birthday, and I will go thank and love all those, but it was just like a generic post. And I'm like, so now thanks to Keela from
I
over
probably
a
was
decade
saying that
ago.
because you might not have commented to mine or something. I wasn't trying to make you comment. I probably was being funny.
So now, being the person that I am, I feel like I either have to acknowledge, or something everyone that posts when I post something on Facebook.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work. So that's probably why I don't post a lot, because it's too much work.
So for the
go ahead. No. I was about to say, Aaron said he met his future wife on Facebook, and guys like her pictures all the time and flirt. But it does not bother me when she was on Facebook. To me, the past is the past, and I would be fine if she was friends with an ex. Yeah, I got
good for you, Aaron.
That's
but I have about 4 of them on my page, but I am also friends with their wives too. So I don't just have exes. Like none of my exes are in my inbox. Like, oh, they are all respectful. The ones that it was only one that was not, and he got deleted. But I'm friends with all of their wives. I mean, I don't talk to them, but
you bring up a good point. So, do you all think that if you're of the opposite sex, right, and the person of the opposite sex want to friend you on Facebook, and they're married, do you think that you should also be friends with their spouse?
I don't think that I don't think you should be obligated. I don't think you should feel required. But I just do it for the sake of, because I've touched all of their lives. I need them to know that I'm not there anymore.
I don't feel that I have to be friends with their wives, or because I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to reach out, we can all be friends. I'm not being inclusive where I don't feel like, oh, I don't want to be a friend.
Right.
But if it happens to flow that way, then that's fine.
Right.
I'm not gonna, because I know what type of person I am. Where I don't feel like I have to be everyone's friend. If Kev is friends with someone, I don't feel like, oh, you're friends with her, I guess I need to be friends with you guys too. No, I don't feel that way.
What is wrong with Sakina?
I think I kind of feel like I feel like it's not like I have to, but I would want to, for the accountability thing. I don't want her saying anything, thinking anything, so I would I would. Cause me and Clay, we talked about that. We was like, we would definitely would do that, because he had somebody on his, like one of his homeboys, like his wife friended him, and he was like,
now if it's the same sex, then I'm not trying to make friends with your husband. You know what I mean? But if it's a guy, then I will try to. And I am friends with some guys that I'm not friends with their spouses. But the only ones it just happened. It's kind of like what Tanya said. I don't feel like it's an obligation. It just kind of happened that way.
Yeah, and like Erica said, I friend the wife if I know both of them. Yeah.
And I like what Edith said. She said, I feel if a person of the opposite sex is truly your friend, that person will be respectful to your wife or significant other. Yeah.
But the reality of it is, everybody on Facebook is not truly your friend. Some of these are just connections. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there are several people.
It depends on your Facebook experience, because several years ago, I was like, except when I first got on Facebook, I was like, come on. I was accepting everybody, and that was, people. Then I just got tired of guys hitting on me from different countries and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, that'd be weird.
I want to make my Facebook experience really good, where I actually know the people that's on my Facebook. But so what do you guys think about the married couples who share a Facebook or social media account?
Okay, I'll let Tanya go first.
Well, I'm just the first couple that popped to my mind, and they share everything. My in-laws, their Facebook is Kenneth and Deborah Dixon. They have one car. they share everything because that's the way that they choose to do it. If they're okay with it, then that's fine. So someone our age, I'm trying to think if it's anyone
it's
our
several.
age.
Not yet. My brother and sister-in-law, they share a page.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you.
Aaron said that's terrible.
I think it's weird, but I also respect why some people may do it. For me, exactly. I was just about to say somebody cheated.
Well, not with my brother and my sister-in-law. She was, when they had separate. She was getting them in the inbox, and he was like, "Okay, we about to X all this."
Yeah,
so.
but eventually it was a reason why they did that. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I should be able to trust you. I'm not going through your messages. I'm not going through. People gonna be hitting on you all the time. When those stories pop up, it be all kind of messages down them stories things. Nobody got nothing to worry about from my end. So at the end of the day, you just can't chase everybody, and you just can't try to control everything. At some point, you have to trust the person that you are with.
You do.
Otherwise, you just gonna be a nervous wreck.
You do. Trust is big. I mean, you just, because anybody is capable of doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, and people fall prey to things, but what I'm not gonna do is keep losing sleep overnight about this. Like, I'm not sharing no Facebook page for you because I want to talk to my own friends, and you don't need to be reading what I'm saying to Sakina. You don't need to be reading what I'm saying to such and such. It's just weird. And
I just thought of another couple that that share their Facebook page too, and I don't think anything of it because that's just how they are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they want to do is fine. But now I'm thinking that Kevin and I share like a email account, and that's because one of us got to remember to check the email for the kids because otherwise we'll miss it. And so if that's why you have a Facebook, if it's for like your business or you're running something together, then that may be the way that you hold it, accountable for what's coming in, and you could keep up with what's coming in. Now, if you have it because somebody cheated, then you need to just,
or because somebody might have a wandering eye and you want to keep up or whatever.
That's too much work.
It's just too much. That's too much work for me. I'm not doing it. I'm on my own Facebook. I want to put up my own pictures. I want to put up I just want to do my own stuff. Now, my stuff is always open. I'm not a person who have passcodes and stuff. Well, I do have them, but my daughter have the passcode. He has the passcode. The people who need to get in my phone if something happened are able to get in my phone. Yeah. So I don't have anything to hide. But if, like me and Sakina, we literally talk all day in the inbox, and there are some things that she tell me he don't need to be reading. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about her personally, not bad things. I'm just talking about what she's going through. That's not a conversation for him. He don't need to be able to read it.
Right. And I want to read Edith's before it goes up to the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, she said, also, if I inbox a person of the opposite sex, even if I am friends with the wife, I am still being respectful of the time of night that I send.
I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Most definitely.
Yes, because that is the most disrespectful thing. And like, people, it's 9 to 5, and I will send somebody that. First of all, everybody know I get up at 3:30 in the morning. Texting me at 10:30 at night is too late. Period. And I promise you, I'm gonna text you when I get up at 3:30. I'm gonna text you back.
But you know what? My thing is, though, what I have issue with, like the whole inbox and all that. I'm like, when it's like dealing with him, whatever. I'm like, why? You could have said this out on his wall in public. Why you got to do an inbox?
Planting that seed again.
But sometimes it's not always planting a seed. And I'm gonna say, because I remember Pastor Gregory saying this to me, and I remember Pastor Gregory saying, well, not just to me. He said it over the pulpit. He said that he remember a point in time where he would tell people happy birthday in their inbox because he thought it felt personal because he knew them. And so he said, I didn't put it on the page. He said, and then a woman was like, will you send me a personal inbox? He said, so then I stopped sending everybody inboxes because it was not meant like that. He said, from my point of view, it was because I personally knew you. So I wanted to send you a personal inbox. He said, "You ain't the only person getting a happy birthday inbox."
But you know what? He sent me an inbox saying happy birthday.
Huh? What you say,
He
Tony?
sent me an inbox saying happy birthday, and I didn't even think anything of
Yeah,
it.
I
I just
remember
said thank
back
you,
in the day. Yeah, I got.
and I moved
But he
on.
said that woman saying that made him stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was her ill. See, that's what I mean. Your audience, it was her illogical thinking. Oh, he must want me, dude.
Okay, so and that, so
Go
you're
ahead,
saying
sir.
that's not planting the seed? His part, it wasn't planting the seed, but hers, she was trying to
Well,
start something.
that was the audience, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so she
yeah,
was crazy, and
yeah,
so he has
very,
a wife. And the good thing
very.
is that she went to him and said it instead of going to her friends. Like, girl, he be all in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy.
Right.
It is.
Okay, so before we
Yes, Erica.
Yeah, the same
That's why.
Erica. I was wondering what happened. I
speed
know
it
I
up a
stopped
little
getting
bit.
mine too.
So, and then another thing that they said that could be a hindrance is digital affairs, not necessarily a full blown physical, but emotional online affair. You know, you sharing, you let's say, you spend more and more time secretly. That's the key word.
Yeah.
Secretly speaking to someone else. Yeah, so that emotional thing is something else.
Well, y'all already know how I feel about this because this was something we talked about in like one of our first 3 podcasts. I personally don't see how people do that. But I know it has been done because some people have really got attached to people whom they do not even see in person, but these affairs happen over the chat. It's really a weird concept to me. Maybe because I'm a person, I need maybe some physical touch. I gotta see you in person. So you really ain't getting me with these words. To me, we just talking junk and we going back and forth. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not connected to you.
No,
Like,
we're talking about how it can develop into a emotional affair. If you are spending time with this one person, you know, you guys are sharing your innermost thoughts. You know, you telling them good news first before you tell your partner.
No, I ain't never did
You know,
that.
stuff like that. Yeah,
I can see that because that's how it could be dangerous because that's how a lot of relationships start.
yeah.
You know,
But for me in
with
person,
little conversations that build and build and build and build, and then pretty soon you racing to talk to that person,
Yeah.
and it allows you to be someone you're really not. So you can like hide behind the keyboard, hide behind, you know, not showing your face, and you could just do all these things and express your inner self to someone.
But even
and
in
it gets
person,
dangerous. It's we're intimate.
I've never done that on it because for one, my mother will tell you, I'm not giving you that much information about me that you can keep. It's a record. Like all these are records. So I'm gonna say what I need to say because
They don't necessarily have to be a stranger, though. It can be somebody that you know.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying certain things through this thing, okay? Because first of all, I don't need no receipts, okay? But I will say that there has been a guilty time in person, not ever for me through social media. So I can see how that can happen if you can connect with people like that. But I don't really connect with people like that. So not through here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could definitely in person. Like it can be like on your job. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
and I think too, it allows you to build a foundation where you already into someone to the point where you don't really care what they look like physically because you've already built that intimate relationship with them.
Child, because I look back and be like, I don't know how you slipped through the pipe. That pipe was way too small for you.
Okay, so another hindrance can be what you being caught up on social media is relationship neglect. It says even the most mundane stories on social media can provide an escape, and people who bury their heads in their computer screen risk paying less attention to their problems in their relationships. You know, they're glued to their phone or their computer screen, and instead they could be glued into their partner's eyes, or creating relationship intimacy with their partner, but they're always on social media.
Yeah, yeah, I could say that because you cultivate a relationship with the people you have on social media because you can create that falsehood with them and build a relationship and put all your energy there into the person that you're actually with. You're neglecting them because you put all your energy
And being
into social
consumed in
media.
other people's lives. And that's where I was telling you where Angel was telling me that she
Yeah.
and her guy decided to get off of social media because they felt like, for one, it consumed a lot of time. And then two, you know, she on Instagram and she posts her pictures and there's a million guys like liking and he equal the same. So they decided to try to want to respect one another and just delete them.
And how old are they?
I know.
They're 18 and 17.
See, wise.
And he's 17, she's 18. But yeah, so
But we
they
know,
just
like for adults though, you know, a lot of us, you know, we promote our businesses and stuff on Facebook. So it's that social media presence is needed. But that, yeah, that is like wonderful.
It
it
is.
is it's smart. Because like I was telling, we were riding in the car the other day and we were talking about this very subject after Kalani was talking about what she was talking about. And so I was telling them and they were writing. And he was like, yeah, it's just too much happening, you know, on social media. And he was like, and I don't ever want her to feel disrespected. And so we just collectively decided together that we were just going to delete the social media and just focus more on us. And I'm thinking like, yeah, kids, but that's love.
That is an adult lesson right there.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Okay, before we wrap up too, you know, another point it said was jealousy. We can, you know, pretty much know what that means. It says Facebook or whatever can spark jealousy in relationships to a number growing of factors. People get jealous due to being able to see more information of what their partner is doing. They Facebook stalk their partners. You know, and Facebook posts that are ambiguous and have many misunderstandings and arguments. Oh yeah, I can see this one. It says many people also feel jealous and less supported when their partners share more photos of friends and events than family. You know, like they're sharing other people's stuff, they support other people, and their partner probably feel like they're not supporting them.
See, this is why I'm glad I have an understanding because I will share everybody, but I'm not sharing that. But I've been very consistent and nobody knows like if she in a relationship, she not in a relationship, she in a relationship with somebody else, she in a relationship with somebody else. Since I've been on Facebook, I done been in 4 different relationships and nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? Because it's none of nobody's business. When I get married, then I'll post. Until then, just enjoy what I write.
Okay, let's jump to, and I want to hear some of the fellas. I know Aaron has been wonderful in responding. Thank you for that male presence. Instagram, you
And
know,
Beasley.
Instagram.
And Beasley.
right.
That's a guy too.
You know, the Instagram thoughts, the Instagram model, you know, the Instagram hoes. So, how would you feel if your significant other, whether you're married, really married though, but married, you know, following these Instagram models and thoughts who are like half dressed and stuff like that?
See, I'm not married, but I still don't like that because it's a foreign, it's kind of like a soft porn type of thing.
It is. It is.
And it's disrespectful to me.
Especially if they think that you're about to live up to what they're seeing.
No,
And
exactly.
if they start comparing, you know, the spouse or the girlfriend to those people that are airbrushed or
Yeah.
getting made up from head to toe every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be a huge problem.
It can. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah. So why are you following them anyway? You know, what's your motive behind following those people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is it?
They probably, you know, was doing it before they got in a relationship, but definitely, you know, it's something that couple needs to talk about especially if one person feels like, look, I don't like this, like you said, it's disrespectful, and yeah, like you don't have to unfollow.
And I have actually, when even considering dating somebody new and you go through their social media, because I am one of those people, before, we going out and stuff, I am going to kind of go through your social media a little bit. We don't necessarily have to be friends, but if your page is open, I am looking. If the majority of your women that you follow on Instagram are those type of women, I will not call you back, because normally those men tend to be a little shallow. You know what I mean? For me, I'm just talking about for me. I'm not talking about for anybody else. They tend to be a little shallow, and they're not on my level.
Yeah. Okay, so before we wrap up, it says so establishing boundaries, because we do need people, if you're in a relationship, marriage, whatever, there do need be some boundaries when it comes to social media and how you interact. Do you all think?
I think it needs to be some rules set up if you know the type of person you have, especially if they're an interactive person. I'm an interactive person, so I would probably need a person to sit down with me and be like, listen, who such and such and such and such, the way they comment is something. But for me, it's never been an issue, because like I said, like my friends haven't even changed his Facebook picture in like 3 years. So it's like he's not active on there. You know what I mean? So for me, yeah, I probably would need some boundaries. He would have to tell me. Even though I don't think I'm too risque, but that's the point of having respect of what he would want. What do you think, Tanya?
Yeah, I would say set up your Facebook as if you're always looking for a job, or because if you have it too risque or too out there, everyone sees your social media now. So you just have to ask yourself, is this something that I want my team to see, or is this something I want my boss to see? And if you could say no to that, then you could definitely say, this is not something that I want my boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouse to see. And that could be your boundaries right there, because it gets kind of crazy.
Or even your children.
Exactly,
even your children.
But there are people that have like two Facebooks.
Yes,
one was like some bogus name that you will never guess that belongs to them, and then there's the Tanya Hosey Dixon page where you keep it professional.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful of that too, and making sure that you check both of them. But definitely, and set it up to fit like your securities and what you're insecure about, and what you can't base it off on what everyone else is doing. You have to base it off on what your heart is and what you can appreciate and what you can accept.
Agreed.
Yeah. Agreed. So under the things that listed, like what you can do, it do say establish boundaries. Watch what you post on social media, because some people post too much.
Girl.
Yeah. I like what Queen Onyx said too.
What's that?
What?
Don't flirt and don't discuss our problems. I know that's real.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. It's so disrespectful.
Yes. Okay. So that was you have something to say before I totally forgot about the the all the way there person. So anybody say that before I think
no, except that reading Queen Onyx, nobody wants to go on a roller coaster ride of your relationship with you. Keep that stuff on the inside. You up and then you down, and we like mad, because I have friends that when they upset with their spouse, I'm like right with them.
Yes,
the next moment they done made up, and I'm still mad.
Yes, because Tanya be telling people she want to, don't let me catch you on the street. Like that's a real story, y'all.
It's true. It's a true story. I'm still waiting to catch somebody on the street.
I read this one meme. It said, I think I said it one time earlier in our podcast in our career. It was saying that a lot of people do put their stuff out there, but then when you break up, it's like you don't hear nothing. So the meme was like, hey, we want to know. I'm in.
That's why I'm putting my stuff out there, because people they still be thinking I'm in the same relationship. Because I don't put my stuff out there for y'all to even know who is who. Like this last, and you will never get to know them.
They do love other people drama, Aaron. People are like that, and it's so sad.
Yeah.
You see how we mopped the floor with Derrick Jackson?
Right. Not just us, but shoot, everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody.
Everybody went in, but he put himself out there. That's what
you really did.
He did.
Okay. Yay. So that was a good discussion.
It was.
Good discussion.
That's right, Crystal.
This basically, but I view it as this on social media. My thing is you respect me on social media. You respect me because I'm going to respect you. I'm not going to be, doing something out the way. You know how many DMs from guys, from men I get on Instagram.
Yeah, we all get them, and you gotta be respectful at the end of the day, and that's why some are not, and some are left on red because I'm not even talking to you.
I know. Yeah.
But remind them again about the. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm good. I don't have anything left. Just be respectful, and that old saying, treat people the way you want to be treated. Like, actually live by that. Because I know it has become cliche-ish, but at the end of the day, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Clay says, he's like he always said it's like it. He said, even though people might come at him or people might come at me, he was like, it takes two. He's like,
it does.
He don't have to say nothing. I don't have to say nothing. So it takes
two. Because at the end of the day, the reality of it is nobody want nobody that nobody's coming after.
No.
Reality of it.
I know. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you guys about this off air though. About this guy that I used to work with. Crazy.
Thank everybody who commented. Thank you so much during the live show. Thank you for those who's going to comment during the replay of the show. And I just want to reiterate, we have a contest that's going on. We have a giveaway. So you guys probably have seen him a couple of times. He's a friend of the show. He's a Detroit police officer, and he teaches CPL classes. His name is Taquan Parks. He has offered to give one of our audience members a free CPL course class of his, okay? So how this giveaway contest is going to work is starting now, and it will close next Sunday. Upload a video submission of yourself, just letting us know, why we should, pick you for this great opportunity. And it should not be no more than 30 seconds. And once the video submissions are up, we're going to post them. And you all get to decide who wins by liking their video, okay? And the rules of the contest, you must share this podcast episode, this in episodes to come. But you must share this one, and you must use 2 hashtags. Hashtag all the way there podcast and hashtag Parks Defensive Strategies LLC. Okay, and we'll have all this up on our page. But I thought that was nice of him. So
it was.
Yeah, so Juan he is going to get the all the way there award today. So
yay! I love having him on too. He, and the guests like him too. So
yeah, I was a guest Thursday. I can't remember what day. Was it Tuesday? I can't remember. Was it Tuesday? And I enjoyed watching you guys together. I was way too tired for that night.
Yeah, you were missed. You were missed.
No, Klein brought it. He was good.
Felt your presence in the comments, so that was cool.
We did.
In my night clothes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. You were supporting, and that's all that matters.
Thank you so much. You said that you enjoyed the podcast and the topic. We thank you so much for rocking with us, and continue to share us and like us, and go like us on YouTube. We on YouTube, all the way there podcast. Okay. Thank you. I had nothing else to say.
That's it.
Bye.
Enjoy. You guys enjoy your week.
Yeah. Keep your business in the house.
That's your challenge.
Yeah. Keep your business in your house.